for questions 19a, we want to find minimum value and maximum value for this sin x plus cos x. So first step, we use let sin x plus cos x equals to r sin x plus alpha, and we expand this one r sin x cos theta plus r cos x sin theta, and after that we compare both sides and we'll get r cos theta equals to 1, r sin theta equals to 1, and after that these equations divide by these equations and we will get tangent alpha equals to 1, and we press calculator, we will get alpha equals to 45 and 225. So we reject this angle because cos positive, it will at first quadrant and fourth quadrant, and sine positive will at first quadrant and second quadrant. So if these two regions intersect, we will get first quadrant. So we will only use 45, and sin x plus cos x equals to square root 2 sin x. We need to find r. R is use this square plus this square, and we'll get square root over 2.
Okay, first ni step second, sebab kita nak cari maksimum and minimum. So kita buat let fx sama dengan sin x sama cos x. So yang ni sama dengan ni, so kita masukkan ini lah. So when sin, so kita nak tu, kita just samakan sin x sama dengan 1 dengan negatif 1. So dah sama dengan 1, so kita ambil ini, darab dengan 1, so dapat 2. Yang ni sama dengan 1, ambil yang darab dengan 1 dapat negatif set 2. Lepas tu kita maksimum dia ambil yang positif lah, minimum dia ambil yang negatif. Okay, for question
Okay, for question 19b, the question asks maximum and minimum value for the expression 24 cos x minus 7 sin x. So we let this expression equal to r cos dalam in bracket x plus alpha. So we use compound angle formula, and we get cos x cos alpha minus sin x sin alpha. So we just darab dia, and we get r cos x cos alpha minus r sin x sin alpha. So we just compare with this expression. Kita potong this cos x, and we get 24 equal to r cos alpha. Dengan ni kita potong sin x dia, kita dapat 7 equal to apa dia, r sin alpha, this one. So daripada ni kita bahagi second equation ni dengan first equation ni. Kita r ni kita potong, so sin alpha over cos alpha kita akan dapat tangent alpha equal to 7 over 34. So kita nak cari alpha ni, kita shift tangent 7 over 34, kita akan dapat 16.26 degree. Daripada this kita dapat dia punya alpha. So nak cari dia punya r dia, kita use apa, teorem Pythagoras ni. Kita r ni kita guna teorem Pythagoras ni, square root 34 square ni plus dengan 7 square akan dapat r equal to 35. So daripada kita dapat alpha dengan range dia, and then we just substitute the value of alpha dengan r dia dalam equation ni. Kita akan dapat 34 cos x minus 7 sin x equal to 25 cos x plus 60.26. So daripada equation ni, kita nak cari dia punya maksimum dengan minimum dia, kita darab dengan 1, r ni darab 1, puncak dia kan, kita dapat maksimum dia 25. Kalau nak cari minimum dia, kita darab negatif 1, iaitu negatif 25. So daripada
for maximum, it equals to 25. Then 25 divided by 25, we get 1. So to find the value, we boleh tengok itu graph. When 1, we got 0 degree and 360 degree. Okay, then we minus 16.26 degree, we get these two answer. But the range is greater than 0.
So we ignore this negative angle. So x equals to 343.74 degree. So at minimum, 25 cos x plus 16.26 degree equals to negative 25. So negative 25 divided by 25, we get negative 1. So at cos graph, when negative 1, we have 180 degree. So we divide by 16.26, we get x equals to 163.74 degree. So the final answer, we write like this: the expression is maximum when x equals to 343.74 degree, and minimum when x equals to 163.74 degree. Thank you.
Okay.
Nombor 20, dia kata solve sin x plus cos x equals to negative set 3/2 for range dia 0 dengan 360. Lepas tu first of all kita ambil dulu sin x plus cos x, kita buat dalam equation bentuk yang ni, r sin x plus alpha. Dan ni kita tukar jadi, kita expand dia jadi sin x cos alpha plus cos x sin alpha. Kita expand jadi r sin x cos alpha, r cos x sin alpha. Okay, and then kita boleh compare yang ni dengan ni sebelah. Okay, disebabkan so kita dapat r cos alpha 1 and then r sin alpha 1 juga. Okay, lepas tu kita nak tukarkan dia jadi bentuk tan. So kita buat equation 2 over 1. So sin r sin alpha over r cos alpha. Jadi r kita padam, sin alpha over cos alpha equals to tan alpha. So 1 over 1, 1. Dan kita bawa tan sebelah, dapat dia punya angle 45. Okay. And then kita ambil balik equation 1 dengan equation 2. Kita the whole equation kita kuasakan 2. R kuasa 2, sin kuasa 2 alpha equals to 1. 1 pun kuasa 2, tapi 1 kuasa 2 is 1 lah. Then
Satu seorang. Satu sekarang.
then 2 kuasa 2 juga, R kuasa 2 cos kuasa 2 alpha equals to 1. Then kita tambah equation 3 dengan 4, dapatlah R kuasa 2 sin kuasa 2 alpha plus R kuasa 2 cos kuasa 2 alpha equals to 1 plus 1 itulah. Okay, and then kita factorize R. So kita dapat R kuasa 2 sin kuasa 2 alpha plus cos kuasa 2 alpha. Okay, sin kuasa 2 alpha plus cos kuasa 2 alpha is 1. So kita identity. Okay, so R kuasa 2 kita just tukar je ni jadi 1. So R kuasa 2 darab 1 equals to 2. And then kita bawa sebelah 2 jadilah 1. And then kita substitute balik kita punya equation tadi. R is kita dapat 1 sin x plus alpha, kita dapat 45.
Kita buat factorial theorem tadi.
So we need to change the form in r sin x plus
Sini ya.
alpha.
Sini pun boleh.
So we
Factorial
expand
theorem.
the
So, kalau
formula
factorial,
r sin x cos alpha
Buat
plus cos x
triangle
sin
dulu.
alpha.
Nampak sikit.
And then we compare coefficient
Triangle.
sin x. So we get r cos alpha equal to
Cos
11.
alpha
And
1
then
over
r
r.
sin theta
Cos-
r sin alpha equal to 60. So this is equation 1 and equation 2. So to
1
find out alpha, we need to divide equation 1
Yes,
and
yeah,
equation
r.
2.
Sin
So
1
then
over r.
Tangent alpha equal to 60
So
over 11.
factorial theorem
And then
buat
we find out alpha equal to 79.61. To
1
find r, we need to
Okay.
square root 11 squared
R
plus
equals-
60 squared. So we
Oh,
get
R
r equal to
equals-
61.
r
So
equals
we write out the final
So-
answer 11 sin x plus 60
So-
cos x
easy
equal
for
to
you use
61 sin x
lagi.
plus
Okay, Syifa.
79.61.
Next.
and then yang tadi set tu sin x plus 45 degree tadi kita equalkan dengan negatif set 3 over 2 sebab kita boleh equals dengan ini sebab sin x plus cos x equals to set 2x x plus 45 degree, and then set tu tadi kita pindah sebelah, kita akan dapat negatif set 3 over 2. Ini kita boleh dapat dia negatif set 3 over 2 times 1 over set 2. Sorry. Okay. And then kita akan dapat negatif set 3 over set 2 times set 2. So ni kita akan dapat negatif set 3 over 2. Okay, itu yang dapat sini. And then kita guna teknik baru kali And then basic angle dia sin alpha equals to sec 3 over 2. And then alpha kita akan dapat 60 degree. And then dia punya range dia 45 degree until 405 degree. And then untuk dia punya quadrant dia, sin negative would be on third and fourth quadrant. And then untuk x plus 45 degree, the lights on 240 degree sebab 180 degree plus 60 degree. And then the second one 360 degree minus 60 degree, kita akan dapat 300 degree. And then untuk kita carikan dia punya x, kita akan dapat 240 degree minus dengan 45 degree, kita akan dapat 195 degree. And then 300 degree tadi kita minus dengan 45 degree, kita akan dapat 255 degree. Ini dia punya final answer.
Okay, dah. Ya.
Ada peserta, ini soalan dia yang kita boleh tukarkan ni jadi dalam arithmetic. Jadi kita yang ni kita addition rule untuk sin. Ini jadi sin x cos alpha tambah sin alpha cos x. And then kita expand R masuk dalam ni dan kita boleh compare both side. And then kita akan dapat R cos alpha sama dengan 1 dan R sin alpha sama dengan 1. Untuk cari basic angle, kita boleh guna equation 2 bagi equation 1. Kita akan dapat tangent alpha sama dengan 1 iaitu pi per 4. And then untuk R, kita guna Pythagoras theorem. 1 square tambah dengan 1 square dapat square root 2. Dan kita akan tulis balik dalam form ni iaitu sec 2 sin x plus 5 over 4.
Okay, so ini pula kita kena ambil daripada equation, nilai daripada equation yang first dia bagi. So pi per 2 sin x tambah pi per 4 equal to 1. So 2 square ni kita akan pindah ke bawah jadi 1 over square. So kita akan tukarkan dia kepada basic angle dahulu. So dia kan jadi x tambah pi per 4. Maksudnya nilai angle ni adalah nilai untuk x. So pi per 4. So ini untuk cari nilai x. So pi per 4, pi tolak pi per 4. Ni based on daripada ini
Sin first and second quadrant.
Sin first and second quadrant. So dia akan dapat pi per 4 equal to 3 per 4 pi. So nak cari nilai x, dia tolak dengan ni. Sebab tu dia akan dapat kosong dengan pi per 2. Okay, terima kasih.
Question 21B, 4 cos x minus 3 sin x equals to 2. So kita guna kita tukar kepada this form r cos x plus alpha. So kita guna compound angle formula, which is cos x cos alpha minus sin x sin alpha. Lepas tu kita expand, kita dapat macam ni. Lepas tu kita compare yang ni dengan yang ni. Lepas tu kita dapat cos alpha equals to 4 over r. And then yang ni compare dengan yang ni, dapat sin alpha equals to 3 over r. So kita guna acute angle untuk cari alpha. So kita guna shift tangent 3 over 4, kita dapat 0.6435 radian. Sebab dia punya range dia bagi dalam radian. Lepas tu
So now we get the value of r and alpha. We substitute that to the equation. So we will get 5 cos x plus 0.6435 equals to 2. So and we move the 5 to the right side. So cos x plus 0.6435 will be 2 over 5. So we use the Bragg-Rackhouly method. So the basic angle will be shift cos 2 over 5, we will get 1.159. Because the question, the range is in radian form. So this one also should be in radian. So next the question given the range is between negative pi and pi, but now the range is x plus 0.6435, so we must add 0.6435 into a range. So this will be the final range of the answer. So since cos is positive value, So the quadrant will be involved in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. So it will be here. So at last, list all the angle. X plus 0.6435 will get 1.159, which is the first quadrant, the angle, which is equal to the basic angle, and also the fourth quadrant, negative 1.159, because it is in the opposite direction. So at last, we minus 0.6435, and we'll get x will equal to 0.52 and negative 1.8 radian.
Okay.
Soalan 22A, dia suruh solvekan pecahan ni 1/15 sin X tambah 8 cos X tambah 18. Kita nampak yang ni, kita boleh guna formula yang R sin X tambah alpha. So yang ni kita tulis balik formula dia. Lepas tu kita compare kan, R sin alpha dia akan dapat 8, R cos alpha dia akan dapat 15. So daripada yang ni kita boleh dapatkan tan alpha and equals to 8/15. Nak dapatkan alpha, tan R 8/15 akan dapat 28.07 degree.
So next step we need to find R, and this one sine alpha equals to 8 so we
8 over R.
8 over R, so this one sine alpha is opposite over hypotenuse so alpha opposite adjacent hypotenuse, so 8 over R. And for this cos alpha is 18 over R adjacent over hypotenuse, so opposite adjacent hypotenuse 15 over R. And we use Pythagoras theorem to find the value of R. And we get 17, so we subtract the formula 17 sine X plus 28.07 degree. And after that we subtract this equation to this, and we get this one. And now we want to find the maximum and minimum value, which means the R form is greater than or equal to -1 or lesser 1. And after that we need to make this form equals to this, back to this form. So we multiply both sides with 17, -1 times 17, 1 times 17. And after that we plus 18 both sides, and we will get 135. And the last step we need to flip these equations. So 1 flip by 1 is also equal to 1, and 35 below 35 the other 1, and we flip it, we will get 1 over 35, and the greater is the maximum value, the smaller one is the minimum value.
Or you just find separately lah kan. Substitute and check. Okay? Dah, play. So,
today we're going to discuss 20B. So the question given is 3 over 5 sin X minus 12 cos X plus 26. So the question asks for minimum and maximum value. So we assume 5 sin X minus 12 cos X equals to R sin X minus alpha. So we expand it, we become R sin X cos alpha minus R cos X sin alpha. So we compare it, so we become R cos alpha equals to 5 and R sin alpha equals to 12. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. So to find alpha, we divide equation 2 and 1. So since we all know sin over cos is equal to tan, so tan alpha equals to 5 over 12. So alpha equals to 22.62. And then to find R, we use theorem Pythagoras, which is cos alpha equals to 5 over R, sin alpha equals to 12 over R. So if we draw on the triangle, we got like this. So R will equal to 13. Okay. So we know that 5 sin X minus 12 cos X equals to 13 sin X minus 22.62. Okay. So to find maximum and minimum.
Since just now we know that 5 sin X minus 12 cos X equals to this 13 sin X minus 22.62, this R form, then we can sub this to replace this. So we know that 3 over 5 sin X minus 12 cos X plus 26 is equal to 3 over 13 sin X minus 22.62 degree plus 26. To find minimum and maximum, we just sub 1 and -1 and see the value. and I convert to decimal form so that it's easier to see. So we know that this 1/13 is minimum and 3/13 is maximum.
Why you sub negative of -1 or 1?
Because for sine graph 1 and -1, 1 is the maximum, -1 is the minimum.
Okay, can you plot the graph, sketch the graph, sine, for simple sine. Okay, good. So whatever it is, always maximum for sine 1, minimum -1. Okay, right.
Question 23, chapter 7. Given that secant x negative 5 times x equals to 3 cos x, and then dia minta provekan secant ni jadi jadi 3 sin 2x minus 5x minus 2. Okay, so kita tahu secant ni 1 over cos, so kita tukar 1 over cos. Tangent ni pula sama dengan sin x over cos x, so equals to 3 cos x. Lepas tu since sama denominator, so kita satukan je lah. So jadi 1 minus 5 sin x over cos x equal to 3 cos x. Okay, kita bawa ni pergi sebelah, so kita akan dapat 3 cos 2x sama ni. Lepas tu ini identity kita tukarkan dia jadi sin sebab sebelah ni ada sin. So cos 2x equals to 1 minus sin 2x. So kita expand lah, expand. Lepas tu kita pindah-pindah. So kita dapat 3 sin 2x minus 5x minus 2 equal to 0. So kita dapat dah proofkan yang secant x tu sama dengan 3 sin 2x ni.
And then soal question dia bagi secant x minus 5 tangent x equal to 3 cos x. So 3 cos x kita bawa pergi sana, so jadi negative 3 cos x equal to yang ni balik. And then we ambil yang ni because quadratic, so kita dapat factorize dia, kita dapat sin x minus 2 and 3 sin x plus 1. So sin x equal to 2 and sin x equal to negative 1 over 3. So because sin x because sin x equal to 2 is the alpha is undefined. So kalau ni kita ambil, kita cari base angle dia, shift sin 1 over 3, so kita dapat base angle dia 19.47 degree. And then because sin negative, it lies at third and fourth quadrant. So to find the third quadrant, kita 180 plus dengan basic angle. So kita dapat yang this one, 199 plus 47. So for the fourth quadrant, 360 minus the basic angle. So kita dapat 340.53 degree.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. For the question 34, the question asks to use t equal to tangent x, and the equation is 5 sin 2x minus 4 cos 2x equal to 1. So so we know that tangent to x equal to t over 1 minus 2 t square. So we just substitute this triangle, we can find sin dengan cos lah, sin 2x dengan cos 2x. Bagi teori Pythagoras lah. Tangent is to opposite over adjacent. So 2t over 1 minus 2t2. So we can find the hypotenuse 1 plus 2 square. So we can find the sine and cos. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse 2t over 1 plus 2 square, and cos is adjacent over hypotenuse 1 minus 2 square over 1 plus 2 square. So we just substitute these two value into this equation. Sin 2x we substitute in this value, and cos 2x we substitute in this value. So we just solve the equation. We minus this 2 macam biasa, and 1 over 1 plus t square ni kita bawa pergi right hand side this, and we just darab macam biasa. We get 10t minus 4 plus 4t square equal to 1 plus 2 square. So we just bawa semua pergi sana, kita akan dapat 3t square plus 10t minus 5 equal to 0.
Okay, to find the value of t, we can use this formula that is negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So sub the value of a, that is 3, b 10, and c negative 5 into these equations. We will get t equals to 0.4415 and t equals to negative 3.7749. So as we know, tangent x equals to t, so tangent x is also equals to 0.4415 and negative 3.7749. So this, we can use the Baraguli method. Base angles of this equation is equals to 33.82 degree, and the range is between 0 and 360 degree. Quadrant, as we know, positive tangents will be located at the quadrant 1 and 3. So the angle will be 23.82, and this we can use 180 degree plus the basic angle. So we'll get 203.82 degree. For this, the basic angle will be 75.16, and the range will be between 0 and 360 degree. Quadrant, as we know, if negative, it will be located at the quadrant 2 and 4. So we use 180 minus the basic angle, we'll get 104.84 degree. And we use 360 degree minus the basic angle, it will be 284.84 degree. So we can list all the angles, that is 33.82, 104.84, 203.82, 284.84 degree. Thank you.
Thank you.
So question 25 tutorial. If given is 5 sin theta plus 12 cos alpha, can be expressed in r sin theta plus alpha, and then it is said that alpha has to be less than 90 degree or acute angle. Okay, so kalau acute angle kan less than 90 degree, so yeah, okay, and then kita tulis r sin alpha plus theta plus alpha, and then kita guna compound angle formula untuk kembangkan this thing. So r sin theta cos alpha plus cos theta sin alpha, and then kita compare side by side. So 5 sin theta plus 12 cos theta equals to r sin alpha cos r sin theta cos alpha plus r cos theta sin alpha, and then yang sama kita compare sebelah-sebelah. So 5 sin theta sama dengan r sin theta cos alpha. So bila dah compare yang sama kita boleh potong. So potong sin theta, so tinggal cos alpha equals to 5 over r. And then kita compare 12 cos theta dengan r cos theta sin alpha. So yang sama cos theta potong, tinggal sin alpha equals to 12 over r. And then from here kita boleh draw our basic angle, which is our adjacent is 5 and then our opposite is 12. So from diagram ni kita boleh cari r, which is using theorem Pythagoras. So this is our value of r guna theorem Pythagoras, dapat 13. And then kita nak cari value for alpha. So kita guna tangent alpha equals to opposite over adjacent. So tangent shift 12 over 5 dapat 67.38 degree. And then kita masukkan dalam our r sin theta plus alpha. So dapat 13 sin theta plus 67.38 degree.
So the next we need to find the angle from this equation. So we can from this equation we can solve into here. 6 times 1 over cos theta minus 5 sin theta over cos theta equals to 12. So this all equation we times dengan cos theta will form 6 minus 5 sin theta equals to 12 cos theta. And then we pindah negative 5 sin theta ke kanan, jadi 5 sin theta plus 12 cos theta equals to 6. From here we can get the r form equations, and then we pindah ke sini, jadi sin theta plus 67.38 equals to 6 over 13. So we use Baraguli. First find the basic angle, which is 27.5, and then we find the range. Theta plus 67.38 degree is in between the angle of 67.38 and also 427.38. So the quadrant will be quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 as the sign is in positive. So we can list all the angle, which is 85.1 and also 320.1.
Okay. Nah, yeah.